Hello, everyone, and this is Reggie Williams, and this is another video on Stock Talk with Reggie. And we are going over Tesla once again. I will consistently post videos about Tesla. Tesla is a hot stock, and also it has a lot of headlines, market moving headlines in the works in the future, just by the current president's administration we have, the our progression on climate change and clean energy, and things that's going on in China. So, with that said, Tesla. For the disclaimers, uh, you should never blindly follow anyone's trade. This is just for informational purposes only. I am a swing trader, so I trade based off of technical analysis only. And so, if you are an investor, then use technical analysis for your entry points, and then you use your fundamentals and due diligence to determine the rest. As far as Tesla is concerned, it's an S&P 500. And ETFs are a safe bet if you don't do a lot. If you to confirm any research or if lack thereof. So anyway, Tesla. I'm going to go over the price movement of Tesla. But first, I just want to talk about the headlines ahead. Uh, well, first, today's January 11th, and we have President-elect Biden, whose administration will be climate change friendly, whose administration will be EV friendly, and along with that, tech comes along with all of that, right? And so you have California that's already set a mark for EV vehicles sold in that state. I can see a headline coming during his administration with legislation on EVs or possibly tax credits for big tax credits for electric vehicles. And also, China has already um, set a mark for 25% of the vehicles there within the next few years to be electric vehicles. And 25% of their population equals 100% of the US population. So that's huge, in other words. And Tesla has vehicles in China. They are selling vehicles in China. Recently released a headline there too. So a lot of market making news coming. And also, Tesla has earnings coming too. So we have earnings coming. We have Biden coming. We have any news headlines or legislation that will be passed. So a lot happening that's going to help move Tesla. So anyway, I swing trade. I've been trading a lot of debit spreads on Tesla. Let's look at the chart pattern. So if you look at this huge candlestick, right? That's about a 50-point move, a little less than a 50 point downswing today. They traded down. The last time it did that was here in December. And when it did that in December, the buyers came in and it started, and it really it looked like that was the beginning of the rally we're seeing now. You could just say it was here, or it started here at this huge candle. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. The one thing though, I think it's just cooling down because it got ridiculously overextended up here, right? So let me remove my trend lines. So this is a Bollinger Band, right? And no matter what stock it is, no stock lives outside the Bollinger Band. They're moving averages, and so they don't move. They don't stay outside the Bollinger Band long. And with the recent stock rally we had, there's a lot of stocks right now outside the Bollinger Band, which tell me there's going to be a correction coming. If today wasn't it's going to be the rest of this week. And at some point, we're going to recover. And so, look at this candlestick way outside this line. So it's coming back in, and so tomorrow we're going to start here, right? We start at 811. That's what it's closed at. So we're going to start at 811. Either it'll retrace down to 775 or 745. 775 or 745. With now probably take at least 2 days to get that low. Um, but I don't think the Tesla hawks are going to allow that to happen. It's a very popular stock. Look here. This big red candle. The next day, huge buy up. It went down by 50, bought right back up. So, yeah, and you got earnings come in, but RSI indicator is showing that There's some selling going on that is in overbought territory, which is common for Tesla. So that's a reason why we might not see this rally here may not happen. We may be more likely to see it trade in a sideways pattern, cooling off, RSI coming down, resetting, and then heading back north. We're also seeing some weakness here in the MacD indicator. Still show upside pressure, but the pressure is starting to weaken here, right? So let's look at the weekly charts on Tesla. Weekly chart looks like the daily chart. I mean, we got this huge green candle here. So that's going to be hard to overcome. In order for it to be a reversal, it would have to pass 717, which would be a huge, huge drop. I think it will. I don't see that happening with Tesla. It's too much. Too much. It's too light. But it's really overextended. It's dangerous territory. See this red line? That's the middle line. That's a 20-day moving average of the Bollinger Band. And usually, I'm always tiptoeing buying stocks when it's this far extended above that line. And then we have earnings coming up, and the earnings is on February 2nd. So this may be when we see a retracement. So this line is still it's moving up, and this may trade sideways, and so which will be a lot closer. So it looks like that the moving average is going to move closer to the candlesticks than the candlesticks moving closer to the moving average. So we should be okay. And so we may be trading in a sideways pattern. So just keep an eye on it. Again, I could be totally wrong because volume trumps anything, and when volume comes in, it's going to shoot back up. But so this week just began, and we're about a quarter of the way already in volume from last week. So we got a lot of good volume coming in for this week. This is only one day. This represents one day. These are this is the weekly candles. This is the volume column here. And yeah, so we are. So by tomorrow, we get the same volume. We'll have half the volume already of last week. So it's gonna be a monster week for Tesla. So with that buying, I don't see it being selling. Most likely it'll be buyers coming in. But again, we have to verify suspicions and keep an eye on it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel where I'll keep you updated on Tesla and its price movements. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified with each video that I drop. And let's just look at the monthly just for looks. Volume. So like volume was dropping off, and then boom, came back. And that was a problem the whole year was the volume. And look here though. This is interesting. The RSI is in a bit of a they had a bit of a sell-off somehow, and now it's starting to look the buyers are coming back according to the previous month in the monthly. So if you're going long Tesla, I would really strong here. So this is the beginning of a rally here on the monthly, and we had a big wick up, so we got kind of a wick there. So yeah, I see a price target of almost $900 in January, unless we have more gap ups. But just keep an eye on it. But yeah, the strength is to the upside with Tesla, no matter what. Though this monthly chart shows strength to the strong strength, long-term strength to the upside on Tesla. And this look, this is the month that there were earnings. The next month shot up. Look at this. This month here had earnings. This is July. Next month shot up. So it's been on a tear, man. And like the following month after earnings, it explodes. So just keep an eye on that. And this was a split too. So I think here it probably traded sideways because of the split. But now it's back in business. So this is a little this selling here was just because of the split, and it kind of interrupted the bull patterns here, the uptrend, and then these last 3 months is back on the uptrend. So I wouldn't bet against Tesla, man. I don't hear about that bubble talk and people talking about fundamentals valuation and an old school way of evaluating stocks. This is a retail trader's market, and a retail trader will not be denied. They will not be denied, and they trust in companies, and and I guess they say, hey, fundamentals will come along with that, I guess. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next video. This is Reggie. See ya.